Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agent Nagash's channel dedicated to Age of Sigmar, and in this video going to be talking about a nice little giveaway I'm going to do. And this is going to be because my channel as a total now has collected over 1 million watch time, and what essentially that means is that all my content, if you add it all up, it's been watched more than 1 million minutes worth of it. So that essentially means you guys have watched collectively over 1 million minutes worth of my content, and because of that I wanted to say thank you. So I've got, like I say, a little bit of a giveaway here. It's not going to be as big as the £20 voucher or anything like that, but it's going to be nice because there's going to be multiple winners, and what you will be winning is, I think it's A5 size Warhammer Age of Sigmar artwork, like sort of like postcards, but a bit bigger than postcards. I've got a photo, what will be up on the video that you'll be able to see, with a tape measure next to it, so it gives you some sort of idea what sort of size this is, and the measurement of that tape measure is inches because it's the Age of Sigmar measuring tape. But I wanted to, yeah, like I say thank you to you guys for all the support, and just by viewing the content, it really does help massively. And I think the nice thing about this is that there'll be, like I say, multiple winners. It's quite a nice thing to do. However, I will say there's a caveat to this giveaway, because they are literally just like I say, little bits of artwork. This will only be available to people in the UK. I do fully apologise for all the viewers who are outside of the UK. It's just because essentially, like I say, this is a nice giveaway, and it's something I can do quite now that I've got the little bits of artwork, I can do quite easily. But if I start posting it to loads of different countries, then it starts to become quite expensive. And if I was going to do that, then I could just done like a voucher giveaway or something. You might as well. So I want to keep it quite simple. So I do apologise if you're outside the UK on this one. However, that is the way it is. However, what I will say though is that if any of you are patrons who donate at least $5 a month to me, so like I say, this is the vampire tier, I will be sending you guys out a set of these each. And so at the moment I've got 4 patrons for the vampire tier, so you guys will be getting these. And if you live outside the UK, I will still be posting this to you, so you get it, as long as you live basically on a mainland country, you know, like, well, America, you know, mainland Europe, Russia, you know, China, you know, like not like a really island that's in the middle of nowhere that's going to be really common to send it to. Essentially, you guys will be getting some. So like I say, I've got 4 ready, so I've got 4 set aside to you, and then I've got 8 to give away to subscribers of the channel. However, if I do get more patrons over the course of how long this is going to go on for, what I will say is that obviously the subscribers pile, what I can give away, will be going to patrons, just because essentially if they're putting money towards this channel, then they deserve it a bit more. That's all I'm going to say, because I say I'm going to be honest with you guys. But so this little giveaway, how do you enter it? So essentially, like I say, you have to live in the UK if you're a subscriber. If you're a patron, you just have to live anywhere else in the world that's not in a really obscure place, essentially. And what you also have to do, you have to obviously be a subscriber of this channel anyway. You have to like the video, and you also have to comment on the video. And what I want you to comment is I want you, this is a little bit controversial, so I'm not going to ask you to tell me something amazing or something, but what I will say is if you could please give me some feedback on the channel. Now, this could be positive feedback, it can be negative feedback, but if it is negative, what I would ask is that it's constructive. And what I mean by what it is constructive, I mean it's something that I can work on. If you just, like, I don't know, if you put something in the comments and you say like, oh, I'd rather you change your face, then I can't really do too much on that, if I'm honest. Like, I've considered it, but I can't really work on that. But if it's something like you would prefer me to do shorter videos or something, or you prefer me to do my videos in a different style or something like that, or something you would like to see, or an army you'd like me to review. I've seen some of you put some feedback on the channel update video. It's absolutely great. Thank you very much for that. I'd really like to see each person who would like a set of these artworks to put down below what feedback you like. And also if you put, like, you know, feedback for me to work on, if you've got anything nice to say as well, you know, there's no harm putting that, of course. But yeah, what I really want from you guys is feedback, just so I know how I can improve the channel. Would be absolutely fantastic, and I really appreciate all you guys who have done that on my last video as well. Absolutely great. Okay guys, so like I say, put your comments down below. I'd love as many of you to enter this as possible. Like I say, you have to subscribe to the channel, like and comment, as First off, I'm not giving this away to people who don't, help out the channel at all, because I don't see the point towards that. And then the people who help out the most, who are those patrons of tier 2, the vampires, are the people who help out the channel the most. So that is why I'm going to be doing it in the order I am. Like I said, I'm sorry if you're outside the UK and you're not a Patreon. I am sorry about that. However, it's just going to be too complicated, essentially. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the little announcement of this giveaway. It's like I say, it's not a massive one. The artwork's not huge. It's like A5 size, but it's still quite nice. Just to count up how much you actually get, because I've got it right next to me. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you actually get 5 sets of, like, I believe it's A5 cards, which is quite nice. They're like, there's a little bit of engraving on there as well, with like the realm signs and all that, like the realm of death, realm of light, all that sort of thing. The artwork is, as you can probably see in the video anyway, going through the pictures, the artwork is based around, Nighthorn, sort of death, and Stormcast. Essentially, it's basically Soul Wars, which I think is quite nice and quite thematic. So, guys, if you'd like to enter this competition, like I say, firstly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, leave me a comment down below, telling me feedback for the channel, how it can be improved, something you like maybe, just things like that generally. And like I say, this will be eligible to you if you're in the UK, or if you're abroad, you have to be a patron, essentially. But I wish you guys the best of luck if you'd like to win one of these sets. And guys, I hope you enjoy this video and the rest of the content. So remember, until next time, Nagash is all, and all is one in Nagash.